America first, American first. Okay, 47th President of United States, Mr. Donald Trump. It doesn't look very kind of amicable situation for the United States. The way the election happened on the 5th November 2024, there was an expectation that Donald Trump would bring back America on the track. The track, the United States as a country, it has been derailed now. And it was considered that the 46th President, Mr. Joe Biden, more or less, he is responsible for the derailment of the United States. The economy of the United States is derailed now. People are becoming jobless day by day, homeless day by day. And there will be a god-like people who will come as 47th President of United States, and he will turn around everything, or he will turn everything around. This was the expectation which was with the Mr. Donald Trump. What's going on? Now there is a G7 country meeting is going on in Canada, 2025 G7 summit. G7 means all the highest economic powers around the globe. They meet once, and this time it is happening in Canada. What are the highest economic power in the world? They are United States, United Kingdom, and France. That is from United Nations Security Council. These are the three, and four others are there, like Germany, Italy, Canada, and Japan. So there are seven richest countries in the world. They meet annually. There are other countries also. They participate as guests, and India is participating as a guest. Okay, but these are the seven richest countries, and their wealth is around 50% of the wealth of the globe. Worldwide wealth, if someone computes, then only these seven countries are 50%. This is low now. In 1973, G7 summit was formed. That organization was formed. At that time, they were around 70% of the global wealth was only with these seven countries. Now it is reduced to 50%, and it is reduced. It should have grown, I believe, because Soviet Union has disintegrated. In fact, their wealth would have grown more than 70%, but it has reduced to 50%. And this 50% reduction means 20% reduction up to 50% has happened because of one country that has out of the way became richest country in the world right now, and that is China. China from see that 1973 when G7 nation was formed, at that time China was nowhere. Now China is the richest country in the world, out of the way, out of the way. Anyway, now Donald Trump, he is participating into G7 summit in Canada, and then in midway only he is coming back. He is too anxious about Israel attack on Iran. He is feeling very painful when Israel is attacking Iran. Donald Trump, when he is coming out of the G7 meeting prematurely, he is worried about the people of Tehran. Tehran is the capital of Iran, and Israeli government, Israeli military, they are firing missile on Tehran. Not only Tehran, the Israeli forces, they have fired missile on Mashhad. Mashhad is a adjoining region with Afghanistan. Means Israeli missiles are traveling more or less 1,500 kilometers, and they targeted the airbase or airport of Mashhad, and they did the detonation, or they made attack or blast exactly what it was planned for. Means Israeli missiles are indeed very accurate. That is for sure. Anyway, now Donald Trump is worried about the Tehran people because Israel is making attack on Tehran now, and he is worried about Tehran people. First of all, yesterday the news surfaced that Donald Trump has made a kind of he has taken an initiative to bring ceasefire between Iran and Israel, and he is confident about it that he would bring ceasefire between Iran and Israel the way he brought ceasefire between India and Pakistan, and then between the Egypt and Ethiopia. Okay, and then between the Serbia and Kosovo, he would bring the ceasefire between Iran and Israel. He is pretty sure about it. Anyway, now he has requested people from the Iran, Tehran, to vacate the Tehran. He has not requested the Israeli government to stop firing on the Tehran. He has requested Tehran people or Iranian people in Tehran to vacate Tehran. This is the news that is surfacing. Anyway, amid the attack on the Iran, Iran is also making attack on Israel, and Israel has confirmed around 20 to 30 people have been killed in the Israel because of the Iranian missile attack. And Iran is confirming more than 200 people they have been killed in Iran. But looks like the Israeli missiles are more powerful than Iranian missiles. This is what it looks like right now. Means Israeli missiles are really very accurate and very powerful. That missiles they kill 52,000 people in Gaza Strip. Means they are very accurate. Where is Israel and where is Mashhad? Someone can see Mashhad. Mashhad is along the Hari River in Afghanistan. Means it is adjoining Afghanistan. It is called conjoining. It is neighborhood of Herat province of Afghanistan. Mashhad. It falls in, I believe, Khorasan region of the Iran. That is the northeastern region. It would be adjoining the Turkmenistan. There it is firing. So Israel is really powerful in missile technology. That is for sure. Anyway, now Iran has requested United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Kuwaitian government to request the Israel or United States. Means it has made a plea to the Saudi Arabia and then Kuwait and then the Bahrain government to mediate now and so that Israel will come to the ceasefire because people are dying now. So Israel should come to a ceasefire. And now Iran is ready to hold talk on the nuclear weapons, means curbing or controlling the enrichment of the uranium. That Iran is ready to talk on. Iran will be now it will be more flexible in the discussion. This much Iran has done now. Okay, so now it is up to King Salman, Prince Salman of the United Arab Emirates or the Al Thani of the Bahrain. I'm sorry, he's not from the Bahrain anyway. The Bahrain counterpart and the Kuwait counterpart. Now they have to talk to Israel and United States to hold the talk with Iran again, and Iran is ready to bend now to some extent. This is what Iran is ready to do. Anyway, this is the progress, and this is what is published in the newspaper. Another news is coming now. If people are watching it very closely, there is another news surfacing now. Donald Trump is very much anxious about people in Tehran. Okay, looks like Tehranian people are relative of Donald Trump. Anyway, there is another country called China, and China is worried about Chinese people living in Tel Aviv or Israel. Please, please listen it, hear it. I'm repeating it. China, when United States is anxious about people in Tehran, anyway, no American lives in Tehran officially. Means more or less, no one lives in Iran right now. But Chinese people are living in Israel due to some their business reason or job reason whatsoever. China has made urgent request to the Chinese people living in Israel to vacate the Israel through the ground way, not through the airway, because airway is closed because Iran is firing too many missiles on Israel. Iran is firing array of missiles on the Israel. In that fashion, it is dangerous for Chinese people to take airway. Now they have been advised heavily. They have been advised very strongly. Chinese people living in Israel that they should vacate Israel immediately because Iran is very strong right nowadays. Now see this war now. America is anxious about Tehran people, and China is more or less directly or indirectly they are anxious about Israeli people. Means this proves that America is in hurry hurry. He is in a strong inclination to say that how powerful Israel is. Okay, and China is directly or indirectly it is saying to the world how powerful Iran is. It looks like that neither Israel is fighting nor Iran is fighting. Chinese Chinese arms and ammunition is fighting from the Iranian side, and American arms and ammunition, it is fighting from the Israeli side. It looks like that. How come Donald Trump is so curious, so anxious about Tehrani people? Means he is showing that how petty Iranian people are. Means they are ant in front of Israel, and China is showing how petty Israeli people are. They are ant in front of Iran now. Means more or less the Iran-Israel war. It looks like a proxy war between China and America. This is more or less proved now that America is has nothing to do with nuclear plan of Israel. These are fake things. Iran, America is Donald Trump is reiterating that we have many times. I have warned Iran that you cannot have nuclear weapons. Make it very clear. You cannot have nuclear weapon. If you proceed in making nuclear weapon, this is what will happen. When Iran has made a plea for the ceasefire, Benjamin Netanyahu, he has come and he has said outrightly that we have given you 60 days. Not even that, Donald Trump has also made it very explicit that we have given you 60 days. What you were doing in 60 days? 5 rounds of discussion has already happened. At that time, you were sleeping. Now you has woken up because missiles are being fired on you. Okay, now there is no mercy on you. You cannot have nuclear weapon. Actually, I was saying the way they are talking, it looks like keeping nuclear weapon is a big crime. Is there any country which has nuclear weapon right now? There are 9 countries which have nuclear weapon, and 5 of them are United Nations Security Council permanent members: United States, United Kingdom, France, Russia, and China. They have nuclear weapons, and in addition to that, 4 countries are there which has nuclear weapon, and among them, India is also there. Pakistan is there. North Korea is there, and there is one more country is there. So there are, I believe, I don't remember. So there are 9 countries which have which has nuclear weapon. Okay, Israel. There is one Mr. Israel is also there. Israel, India, Pakistan, and North Korea. These 9 countries they have nuclear weapon now. Boss Israel, when you carry nuclear weapon, in what sense you are asking Iran to not carry nuclear weapon? You are God or what? Or you are the head of the world? Means they have nothing to do with the nuclear weapon of the Iran. They are completely angry on the Iran because of Iran only, China is superpower now. Directly or indirectly, they are furious on Iran because Iran is completely aligned to China now. Iran has been aligned to the Russia since 1979, Iranian Revolution. Now, is part of BRICS nation, and it is completely aligned to China now. It is giving all its natural resources to China. All. China has built Gwadar port in Pakistan, and the main reason is it is fully transporting Iranian natural resources and Baluchistan natural resources through the Gwadar port, and then en route to the Xinjiang, where it has made an industrial hub. China is the number one manufacturing country in the world. I believe 40% 40% of the global manufacturing it is happening in China only right now. Now there is no comparison between United States and China as far as manufacturing sector is concerned. China is much more richer than America right now. Full electronics business, what America was making a prominence in the world, now it is completely taken over by the China. Full electronics business. Not only that, in the sector of mechanical area also, China is rising now. The China is becoming number one electric car maker. Chinese electric car like Xiaomi and these cars they are set to rule the world now. These electric car means more or less in electronic sector, China is ruling the world. It has taken away the America's money. America is sweating badly now. America is losing money day by day. First of all, China has taken away its business, and second, it is spending money in Israel. Means both side it is losing. First, there is no business. American companies they are not able to make business in the electronic sector, automobile sector. Also, electric vehicles are coming. All are coming from China only. Okay, that is the one thing. Now Chinese companies are running artificial intelligence based trucks now. Trucks are going from one city to another city in China without driver now. This much China is now in electric vehicle and robotics and artificial intelligence. What America would do now? America more or less pressurizing Iran to come to their side. This is what America. That's why meeting by meeting America is taking means leave Russia and China side and come to us. That's why Donald Trump is saying we will do lot of trade if you control your uranium enrichment. Uranium enrichment is just an excuse. That is not the main plan. Main plan is to bring Iran into American side so that Iran will stop giving its natural resources to the China in cheaper price. And China is making products from the Iranian and Baluchistan and Venezuela, these kind of sanctioned countries, natural resources. Anyway, Iran has said that, boss, United States, if you want Iran to become a kind of your friend, then you have to close all the sanctions against Iran what you have put. Then we will see. Now, America is thinking if they close all the sanctions against Iran, then Iran will become more powerful. It will give natural resources to China, and then it will start selling to around the globe. It will become very powerful. If it becomes very powerful, then it will become more headache for the Israel there, and more money Israel will ask from the America to control the Middle East. More military America would be required to put in the Middle East to control the Iran. Means America is now in a cycle kind of situation. More and more day are passing, Iran is becoming headache on them, and more headache. America is losing more money in terms of China and Israel day by day. More money it is losing, more headache is coming, and then again more less money. America has entered into cycle kind of phase where it is becoming poorer and poorer day by day. What is the solution now? Every time we have said same thing. If China has become poor to developing to develop to the most developed to the most richest country in 25 years only, then why United States cannot regain its position in 5 to 10 years only? Only thing is that the mindset of Americans and American government has to change. Cheap money, free money, shortcut money, this era is over. Trump gold card, anyone want to become citizen of America, just pay $5 million and become. Who will become citizen of United States? When people are protesting their own president within 2 months of the election only, who will become citizen of that country in $5 billion? America is thinking just in the name of America, people become citizen of America, and $5 million from each person they have to just collect only. High tariff means just collect the custom duty taxes. That's it, and become rich in one day. These fundamentals will not work now. You have to work, you have to start inventing again, and then you have to regain your position. God is not with the China. God is only with the people who invent and work. Okay, so that is the scenario. I believe this message someone would pass to Mr. Donald Trump. Anyway, God bless United States. And I believe this Iran and Israel war is a fake war only. This is what the day one we are saying. It is a fake war only. It will not sustain for very long. Okay, what that will sustain for very long is the change in the mindset of the American people.